I'm listening to what both of you, Stephen, Dwight, y'all saying. What I do sometime is that I know we supposed to bring all our cares and concern unto the Lord. Um, and we constantly, pretty much like Dwight said, we constantly try to bring things constantly over and over and over again because we look at it our way. And I also understand that from an analytical perspective, I'm not an analytical guy, but I also understand from an analytical perspective, you always in your mind. What I learned is this, is that sometimes you have to, if you ever get a chance, look at the book of Habakkuk. And in the book of Habakkuk, that was the first thing that Habakkuk talked about when he constantly said, how long you going to basically let me pray this and you ain't listening to me? And so what happened is at a certain point, God answered his question, but he didn't answer him the way that he thought he was going to answer him. And of course, that really threw him off. So what Habakkuk did at a certain point is that he started to focus not on the situation in his prayer, but he focused on worship. And so sometimes what you have to do is back away from it, because as an analytical person, you will constantly pray and constantly pray. And when you don't get the answer, now you're going into analyze mode. Because, and it's just like what you was doing, say, well, I was looking at the numbers line up, boom, 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 boom. Hey, it's a no-brainer. But sometimes God has to come a different route. And so I would suggest, and this is what I do. This is what I do sometimes when I don't get the answer that when I don't not necessarily don't get the answer that I want, but when I don't get an answer, period, I just back away from the situation. Let me table this for a moment. I'm gonna focus on worshiping you, and that's my prayer. My prayer is on my prayers is on worship, and I start to reflect on his history, because his history speaks for itself, and because of his history, I can use that as my prayer. And then that situation that I was praying about, it becomes a little bit more smaller, if you will. You know what I mean? It doesn't become my main issue that I'm always praying about. All right. So I hope I helped y'all out. So
yeah. I like what a man just posted. No answer, resume worship. And what else is there?